My name is Jin Heng. I am 22 and I identify myself as a person with hearing loss.
Hi, I'm June. I'm Jin Heng's mother.
My name is Renee. I am 19 years old. I am identified as a person with hearing loss.
Hello, I'm Renee's mother. I'm Georgina.
My name is Imbaye. I am 21 years old this year and I'm looking to be enrolled into university.
Hi, I am Madam Tam and I'm Kimberly's mom. So when Kimberly was born, it wasn't compulsory for the kids to go through hearing tests. Prior to her birth, we were not actually informed about deafness in newborn. We did not know her condition. It was not diagnosed at birth. It was only diagnosed at 1.5 after I felt something was amiss. In fact, I brought her to two GPs twice. It was not picked up. Both my husband and I, we had a hard time accepting the fact that she was deaf, and it was also profound deafness in both ears. So our world came crumbling down because we did not have a history of deafness in both my family and my husband's family. So we didn't really expect our firstborn to have this condition. So it was a very hard time, and I was glad that my parents were there to help out with the care of the newborn Kimberly. And we also had the help of the hospital to really help us accept the fact and to start the journey of how we can help Kimberly. It got easier after we were more accepting of her condition. We were in denial for a while, and we were thinking that no, it could be something that could be fixed, and she would then be living normally just like any other kids. So in part we were right. She was able to be integrated into mainstream school and pretty much normal life. So that part became easier. We were thankful for all the support along the way, but I would say that she is still facing challenges. So the difficulty is not entirely over, but we are thankful that with all the support we are able to help her. We developed the confidence, and now she's well completed most part of her studies, waiting to be enrolled into university.
Basically, I find her hearing loss when she was about 4 years old. Last time I put her in the PAP for the preschool. So initially, I actually find that how come she couldn't talk like other kids? Because when she was 2 years old and 3 years old, she don't talk, but she has sound. Myself, I also have hearing loss. I didn't expect that she has the same hearing loss like me. Then when she reached about 4 years old, one day the principal told my helper me to bring her to KK to see ENT. Then I was very shocked. I made an appointment with polyclinic, and she did the hearing test. I was really shocked with the result. It's negative 70 for the high pitch. Then, of course, that very day, I was very emotional because that should be the year that I divorced with her father. So I'm all alone. But I have to face it. With the help of KK Hospital, they actually introduced to go to Madeline Kindergarten. So I just stopped her kindergarten from the PAP. Then we go on to Madeline Kindergarten, and from there she continued her studies from young. Yeah, so just slowly to raise her up. Yeah.
When I first heard about his hearing loss, I think my husband and I could never forget. We went to his pediatrician and asked the pediatrician to do a test on him, and they did not know how to handle a hearing loss kid. That time was a toddler. He was confirmed a hearing loss kid at the age of 1.5. They were supposed to sedate him, but after 2 dosages of sedation, he was still kicking actively and crying. And as a hearing loss kid, I could feel him. But the hospital guys, they need to do their job as well, which I knew. On the other hand, I could not take their approach. They literally tied him up and injected him thereafter. As a mother, seeing my kid inside there suffering that way, my tears just dropped, including my husband. We could not take all this seriously. None of us could take this. So I don't think we would forget about all this.
Silakan.
When he was confirmed a hearing impaired kid in SGH, I wasn't crying in front of the doctor, but my tears just dropped. That is how I felt that time. I still remember the nurse was telling me, passing me the tissue paper, saying that this doctor is a good doctor in town, and he has been the doctor then to operate, to do such operation. So they assure me that he would be well after that. But the operation wasn't well for us. He was just 2.5 years old, naked, crying. I, as his mother, I couldn't take it. My husband couldn't take it. None of us could take it. And that's the reason why, that was also the reason why we told ourselves, between my husband and I, that we would not want to have a second kid in case the second kid is also a hearing impaired kid, because it's too painful to go through. I remember our tears just dropped, but not in front of him, because we knew that all young born or all the kids are very sensitive. So I always advocate that my kid has to be a happy boy. I do not want to introduce such sadness in him from young. I always portray myself as a very positive, very happy person, especially in front of him, so that, you know, I want him to grow up a happy boy. Even until when he was in his university days, I just asked him this question: are you happy boy? He would tell me yes, he's happy boy, he is not happy boy, whatsoever, so and so forth. So that's how we grow up together as mother and as son.
I had a hard time raising my child. Well, I would say it's a yes and a no.
Basically, I don't think I have a hard time raising her.
In my memory, there isn't such a time known as hard time. I think, in my personal opinion, I enjoy the whole process of growing up together with my child. As long as my child is happy person, I'm a happy mother. I tend to be overprotective of my child. I think yes, no doubt. Of course, as a mother, I think that is a basic instinct. I don't think there is any mother who will say no to this question. I don't deny it.
I feel I'm too sheltered from the world. Given that my education, right, if I have undergone through 10 years of girl education. So it's like I don't really mingle with guys a lot. So maybe up to now I only have like few guy friends, like from my primary school. Foundation school is the mid school. Up to now I only like keep in contact maybe like two to three guy friends from primary school. So my mom was like, don't talk to guy too much.
This is my
Guy at this age got this wow thing or the yeah, but anyway my JC is a mid JC, so I can't do anything much. So I feel like I'm too sheltered to the extent when my mom is like quite suspicious of my guy friend. Yeah, but then I feel maybe it's for my own sake, yeah. Like, you know, it's like the same thing as like prevention is better than cure. Right. But I mean, like, think about it, right? Nowadays I read the news. The sexual harassment cases, right? Now it's like, yes, my mind is right.
I wish you would speak our mother tongue more. I must say that yes, I myself I have a very strong interest in the language. So I was hoping that before I found out about her condition, that she would also be as passionate about the language as me and do as well in the language as me. But then later on, she was doing mother tongue from primary 1 to primary 5, and it was difficult for her because of the four intonations. She found it very hard to differentiate the 4 intonations. But she did not give up. She was really coping and she was scoring above average. To my surprise, I thought she would like fail the language and so on, but she didn't. And she was putting in a lot of effort to differentiate all the different pronunciation of the words and knowing the meaning. So I think she has done her best. In fact, now, although she did not sit for exam during PSLE for mother tongue, but her interest in mother tongue is still there. So now, as and when she's free, she would also be asking me some of the meaning of the words that she heard, and she will still try to converse in mother tongue as and when she can.
I'm asking you, how hard is it to learn to speak your mother tongue because of mastering? Yes, I'm saying my mama already knows how difficult is it for me. So I remember mama studied Chinese speaking from us. I've been back Chinese homework almost every day and push myself to do it no matter how much I hate it. So I'm going to my mom. I'm trying to translate from Chinese to English. I think it's not the most ideal way to learn a language, but at least I tried. And there is a whole lot of memorizing and trying to learn certain songs. Yeah, so that when we try to talk in Chinese, I don't tend to understand. But it all sounds the same.
Yeah,
Right.
the basic mastery I think you have.
Yeah. Do you prefer me or your father? Better tell the truth.
To be very frank, I prefer both because they are two opposite. They're totally opposite. You know. So if I prefer one, I'll be very biased. Like, there's no
Different situations.
there's no balance. You know. There's no balance.
Do you prefer me or your father?
But how much?
It's okay.
When it comes to that, generally just check in and talk here. I'm a believer with my mom because I like that my mom is not more expressive, so she's able to give me all sorts of opinions and inputs no matter what the topic is. So for my dad, you just say yes, and talk to your mother. Yeah.
Wow, this question Do you prefer me or your father?
Oh. My father as in, let's say for now, my dad. Okay? I prefer my mother
Of course.
in terms of confiding, in terms of
You're
making
telling
me
lies there.
making me feel like life inspiring moment like that. Yeah. If I ever want to feel inspired, I will talk to her. Okay? Yeah. So if let's say I prefer my dad to the extent of, if let's say I want to chill, relax, then I look for him lah. Okay, so now my turn My statement is, out of all siblings, am I your favorite child? Oh.
But she's the only child.
Yes, I'm the only
So
child.
you can skip this question, okay?
I hope you know I did my best as your mother. I believe you knew I did my best. There is no question about it.
Yes.
And I believe you know that I knew you did your best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is nothing to hide. When he didn't do his best, I knew, and I will tell him off.
I hope you know I did my best as your mother. Yeah. I don't know whether I've done enough, time passed by so quickly, and there are so much time when you were facing all these issues that I was not there with you. So I'm not too sure whether whenever you need me then I was able to be with you. But I think I'm just glad that from all that you have said, you feel the love that both mommy and daddy have for you. I wish I could spend even more time, but I think as you're growing up, you probably need some time and space of your own. And I hope you find that we, as parents, myself, as a mother, that I have done my best. But I think there still can be more rooms for us to continue building and deepen our relationship further.
Of course, you have done your best. Even more than your best. Yeah. I hope you know I'm doing my best to be a daughter that you are proud of. Yeah. I hope you are proud of me.
That is really, an understatement. You have done beyond your best. There are so many things that I don't suppose if I were in your shoes, I will find easy to cope, but you did so well that I really, take my hat off. And a lot of the times when I try to put myself in your shoes, I will tear, because it was not easy, trying to make sense of the environment, having this disability. So definitely I'm very, very proud of you.
Yeah, mommy.
I hope you know I'm doing my best to be a doctor that you are proud of. Are you proud of me?
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're proud of me?
I got no choice, ma.
I'm
You're the
impressed.
only child.
I'm very impressed.
So I have to be proud.
Nice.
Mommy! Happy Mother's Day!
Oh,
This for you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
he has never bought anything for me for Mother's Day.
Yeah, because for two of us, actually for me, right, how I thank my mom or how I thank my dad is more of like presents. My presents. Don't kiss me too much,
Why?
Thì ra là mà. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Just be the mother for who you are today. Just be more best version of yourself for many days to come, for many years to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. You
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Yeah. me or in his plant because I remember that I never put them.
Yes.
And I think that to have enough plants
At
in
home,
our house.
That's such a
so-
unique one with the
yeah,
red leaves.
Yeah, I love you.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to. If you like the flowers in this video, you can get them too for Mother's Day. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Florich, for these beautiful flowers. Florich aims to showcase the beauty and nature of landscape, thus the combination of floral and florage to give the name Florich. This is why Floral and Florich hang out. What's more, their plant boutique's shop ambience is so pleasant to look at, and you should definitely check out their balcony. You can also browse the wide variety of plants in stock online from the comfort of your own home. Florich provides doorstep delivery for a small fee depending on your location, or free doorstep delivery for all orders above $150. What's more, they provide landscaping services as well. Florich has also kindly given us an offer for you guys to get some floral gifts for your mothers and loved ones this Mother's Day. Simply follow them at florich.sg on Instagram and quote the promotional code 5GT to get 5% off your plants and floral gifts today. That's all, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. 5GT would like to wish all mothers a
Happy Mother's Day! Bye. Love you, mommy.
What, Mommy?